Hi, my name is MachineRite, and this is Understanding Fortnite. Today I want to go over some things about rotations. This new map has a lot of hills. I don't think people realize how useful these are when rotating. I'm going to show you some examples in this cup game of how you can use the terrain to block off lines of sight and get safer rotations and use less mats. This is super important considering the lack of mobility items. Learning how to use the terrain to get free rotations is going to be super helpful. This first clip isn't about rotations. I wanted to show an example of setting up flanks and how useful they are in squads. In this clip right here, you can see my team in orange, and they're kind of in an AR standoff right now. And because I actually dropped somewhere else than my team, I'm actually able to show up and take a different angle. And also in this clip right here, I'm doing a bloom control technique. So basically what I do is I line up my first shot accuracy. This is pretty much 2 free headshots if you can control the recoil. So what I do is as I'm shooting, I pull my crosshair down more and more so that as the bloom gets bigger, it's set up to land more body shots. If you don't do this, a lot of your shots are actually going over your opponent's head. So in this clip right here, you're going to see the first example of using terrain to block line of sight. We actually avoid 2 teams seeing us here by using this ridge to my left to block their lines of sight. And this is super important because a lot of people are complaining about being storm fought right now, I noticed. And this is really what you got to do. So we're trying to just to get the zone, and then we can fight all we want if we need to. We avoided quite a few teams by taking this route rather than just going straight to the zone. After that, we continue the same sort of rotation. This time we have the storm side very close to us. So by doing that, you can pretty much root out that there's going to be anybody to your right. And we find this hill right here that we go through. And in the fourth zone, we do pretty much exactly the same thing. We have this storm to our right, basically rooting out anybody being there. And then we go walk through this kind of valley in between this mountain that gives us a good blockage of line of sight. Right here, I just wanted to show a good clip of my teammate. Right now, he's got the storm to his right, meaning he can leave his back open. And he's able to shadow everybody that's rotating in at the front or doing a late rotate and basically get a bunch of free AR shots, and he gets 2 kills out of it. In this clip right here, we actually have some people trying to storm fight us. So we're able to jump down this mountain and basically block off all line of sight from them. In these next clips, we do a different type of line of sight blockage, and that's actually rotating through POIs that have lots of buildings. We have a lot of people posted up on the mountain over there. So I use this electrical tower and these trees as a line of sight blockage from them. And then what I do is I push up to the mountain. Being right in front of this mountain actually blocks off their entire line of sight. Rotating into the next zone, I use the electrical tower and that mountain face as line of sight blockage from the people above me. And with these people in front of me, I use the electrical tower post there to block their line of sight. And I just built some stuff over them and then actually just went right underneath them and slid down the mountain here. In this clip right here, there's actually some people below that are trying to storm fight us. So we push up to the flat of the mountain ridge here, and basically that mountain ridge is going to block off all line of sight for them and disengage this fight. In this clip, we're doing a storm side rotation. You can see that I find this dip right here, and this actually blocks off all line of sight from the people above us. And then right here, we're kind of using the river to block off line of sight, and I'm also doing more of like a walls out kind of rotation where we only build if we actually get shot at. In this clip here, I decided to storm dive one of the last squads while my team focuses on the rotation. I'm able to kill one of them, and my teammate's able to shoot the one that was storm blocking me. That's all I wanted to show in this video. Thanks, guys.